Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here, and no, I've not gone mad, because this is a block of Lego. Or is it? Does a Lego have a HDMI slot? Does a Lego have an SD card? Does a Lego have a strange slot for no reason? Or USB and a network connection? No, I've not gone completely mad, just a little bit. I've been donated a Raspberry Pi. So, I don't exactly... I first come across one of these a while ago. It was Gadget Show, I think 3 years ago, and apparently everybody, all the kids got one, and yeah, I'm not a kid anymore, so I didn't get one. So, but it's kind of like the BBC. It's kind of a incentive for kids to develop and learn how things work and how coding works and how electronics work. But I'm going to get into this one. This is it's obviously a Raspberry Pi. I don't know which version it is, but it's in a Lego case. It's not 3D printed, it's injection molded. So I'll show you it's Lego. This is an official piece of Lego which has Lego on it, which will fit on it, which is kind of cool that you can do that. This is an unofficial piece of Lego, which kind of doesn't really fit. Bottom bit kind of doesn't really, it really doesn't fit. Gaps between, yeah, but official Lego kind of fits to it. Yes, but Raspberry Pi, this is what the whole thing is. Now, it's only thing is connected. It's not even screwed in here. There's a piece there, which is kind of, it loosens itself too. But the whole board should come out. One off there. Now, gently prise this out. I mean, I don't know anything about Raspberry Pis, but I've been dying to get into them, just to see what, where, how, who all these things are about. This is quite an awkward case now. It's only held in on 2 sections, and I think it's held in on the front as well. There's no screws at all on this case. I could 3D print another one if I had a 3D printer, and if I wish I had taken out the card before I'd done anything. Oh, fucking hell. That's an 8 gig card down the drain. If you want to see what's inside an 8 gig card, there you go. There's some bits there. Not the end of the world. It just means whatever software was on here is now destroyed. But the card slot isn't, luckily. So I have a Raspberry Pi. Might be a good thing anyway, to be honest, having that thing broken. So I haven't got anything. Right, Raspberry Pi looks like a Model B, Raspberry Pi 2 Model B version 1.1 from 2014. Okay, so it's not exactly new, it's 5 years old. Put basic spec on this. You got your network cable there. There will probably be ones that have a wireless connection inside there. 4 USBs, don't know what's connected to them. Other side, there's a massive connections there for probably programming. Other side here was for a display. So I'll put a ribbon cable in there to make a display of this. Probably. USB for charging, HDMI output. I mean, I've got the television that's over there that you've seen before, doesn't have a HDMI socket on it, so it makes it difficult to actually do anything. So that might put me towards putting a display on this. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, control a retro gaming thing. You've got a camera one there, ribbon cable for a camera socket. Looks like also for a headphone socket there as well. That says AV. Side of there says actually just AV. So audio video socket, maybe that's the output for both. Maybe it's part of a composite cable. So that might actually still work instead of using the HDMI output. Okay, so not a dead end problem at stage anyway. So, Raspberry logo, big Raspberry. Got a Broadcom chip on there. Smaller chip over here. Let's get you a little bit in so you can see these things. There's your number on that one. SMSC. I mean, literally, I have no idea on these, honestly. Bottom side, you got another chip on there as well. So let's tighten on that one for the number, if anybody's interested. A lot of resistors. It actually looks a bit like it's been, my eyes, but that looks a bit dark. So it might have been used a little bit. So, yeah. We'll see what we can do with this, to be honest. Okay. So I'll assume there were a few files on there and maybe whatever the previous owner did on this. I'll get in touch with them and see what they did and if there was anything that could have been possibly done. That's why it didn't come out from that corner. Yeah. Oh well, not the end of the world. It's not like I've killed this already without even trying. But definitely killed the card. And they're a nice little thing. They're like kind of really small, nothing PCs. And with me getting all the PCs in last year to try and do something with these, then yeah, I wanted to make a small PC with the PCs that I got, but unfortunately most of the PCs I got were older ones, so they're massive. To scale with this one, they're probably about that big. The actual motherboards that I got from the PCs, and they're far too big, but if they got a small enough case, I could hide them, use them for some sort of media device. But let's see if this thing actually works. Now I'm not going to try and hold this in a certain place that I'm going to blow myself up with. And let's turn on. Oh bloody hell. There we go. Right, so socket on. Oh, hello. I have lights. Now I can't show you anything because I haven't got either. If that is an AV cable, I haven't got any to transfer from that, but green and red, does that mean good? I mean, to actually have, this is what makes me weirded out a little bit. You got such, everything's small on this. You got a small board, you got a small, well, you got programming connectors, small ribbon cables, HDMI, but you've got this massive block on the end here with two sets of USB, but they're only standard USBs. USB 2s, USB 1s, whatever, and the network. I suppose there are different Raspberry Pis out there. So this is what I'll need to look into, to be honest. Raspberry Pi 2 Model B is fine, I suppose. But like I said, I just do not know anything about these. Maybe this is something that I will learn in the future. Like I said, when I saw these at Gadget Show, it was some kids actually just went balmy with these. And they knew exactly what they were doing. And I don't know about anything about coding, about programming, but there you go. This is my Raspberry Pi that somebody has given me. That, yeah, let's start learning on this. Let's start a new series of if, when, how, whatever on Raspberry Pis in a Lego box. And just make sure that next time I will take out the, I don't know, if it fit properly on that side. There you go. I will take out the memory card before I even attempt to do anything. So, yeah, there you go. There's a future project for us there. Yeah, okay. So for future's sake, thanks for watching. Follow me on all the social medias. If you want to donate something like this has been donated to me, then get in touch, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.